Lululemon, please come out with a jogger that isn't super fitted. Thank you, love, an employee. I remember first looking at this and it kind of resembled like a rainbow throw up, but glitchy. A reputation, a vibe, a way of life designed in LA for you. Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Ashley. If you're new here, it's time for another Lululemon anti-haul. Normal setup over here. We got my indoor cycling bike, but it is time for another anti-haul. I love filming these for you guys. I hope you enjoy watching them. If you do, make sure to hit that like button and hit the big red subscribe button if you want to stick around for more. Also, if you didn't get to watch it yet, I took a day trip into New York City the other day and I vlogged the whole thing, so go check that out up here. Also, don't forget, you can follow me on Instagram at Coffee Nut, like my custom phone case that I completely paid for on my own says so. And yeah, I think that's all I have to plug besides me wearing a full-on submarine outfit. This is the submarine perfectly oversized crew. I'm wearing my submarine Wonder Trains. I wore this to work today. Honestly, really like the vibe, like a full submarine outfit. Really enjoying that, honestly, but enough chattering away. Let's get into the anti-haul. So I'm gonna preface, make sure you watch last week's anti-haul, which I will put up here. I went into depth a lot about just the new patterns and different things that are going on right now at Lululemon, so go check that out if you didn't already. But okay, so I'm actually screen recording this time. I had an issue last week. Starting it off with a new Align tank. Now, I can't remember if I've chatted about Align tanks before, but in my opinion, if you have bigger than a C cup, Align tanks are going to be like very low cut. I was even helping a woman today at work and she was like kind of hesitant to say that it was a bit too booby, but I even told her, I was like, yeah, it's a bit too low cut for my personal liking. And she's like, yeah, I totally feel that. I'm like, awesome. So it's not for everyone. It is definitely like a nice, cute, light support, and they've really been cranking out the diamond dye still. Like, I don't even know, almost a year later. So if you're after that, I don't mind this diamond dye. Like, I have nothing against the diamond dye. I just think at this point, they're like really cranking it out. In my opinion, whenever Lululemon decides to come out with baggy sweatpants, I will be their first customer. I promise you that. I feel like just recently there's been a lot of misses in my miss column. There hasn't been many hits, which is great for my wallet. I haven't really bought anything in the last couple months that hasn't been a markdown. Speaking of which, did you watch my Lululemon legging collection, which I posted a couple days ago? It was a great time. Go check that out. Okay, next. These have been out for a while. I'm pretty sure they came out with this exact diamond dye, like one of the first diamond dyes they came out with in the summer. Ree came out with it. Again, I do like the diamond dye. I'm just not crazy about it. Like, I don't need it. I'm gonna save my money. Your decision. I'm not gonna lie though, I kind of like this green one. Like, if they came out with this green diamond dye in Wonder Trains, I would also be the first customer of that one. Like, I would totally pay even full price for that. Okay, so this one, I was just so confused. Lululemon. Okay, again, I appreciate them. I'm like talking with my hands today. Being honest, I did have a glass of Chardonnay. I'm a bit, you know, we're chilling. But what? I'm personally not a big fan of like this U-shaped front seam, especially the back one. I don't really mind too much. I just think that that would like accentuate all of my insecurities around my stomach area, and I don't know exactly how flattering it would be. I'd be interested to try them on if my store ever got them. Also, I don't need shorts. It's January, and sadly the Australian borders aren't opening up anytime soon. So I will not be moving anytime soon, and it is currently summer there, but moving on. I'm okay. Okay, and of course they came with a matching top, because why would Lululemon release something that wasn't a matching top? Honestly, it looks like a full one piece. Do they have a shot just with it on its own, like without the shorts? No. Again, I just feel like that seam in the front, here, let's zoom in. I'm just worried that that seam in the front would really accentuate all of my insecurities in my stomach area. Okay, I feel like I'm like really like getting into this, this video here right now. Jeez. I don't think I would pay for this. She's wearing submarine though. 10 out of 10. Claps for her. Gorgeous against her skin tone. I don't know. I don't mind. Like, I don't mind that. I just probably would never buy it. Nothing against it. If it's your thing, go for it. I mean, at this point, I feel like it's part me talking to myself, just being like, Ashley, you do not need to buy any of this stuff. And so many of you have commented too, being like, thank you, because now you've convinced me that I don't need to spend money on this. I'm like literally saving the world money one step at a time. Cadet Blue, this is a newer color and I actually really like it. Like if this came out in Wonder Trains or Perfectly Oversized Crew, an All Yours tee, any of the above, which I wouldn't be surprised if they do. Gorgeous color. Also, weird thing, but at least in the last year, Lululemon has been doing this thing where they'll come out with new colors in crops a lot of the time before 25 or 28 length. Like I remember when Wonder Trains first came out last year. It's crazy that it's coming on to be the 1-year anniversary of my favorite leggings ever. Like, should we have a celebration, guys? Like, who would join? But when they first came out with Wonder Trains, Lululemon was doing this thing where they would constantly come out with all of the cool new patterns and colors out in crops, and then 2 weeks later they would come out in the 25 length. So, wouldn't be surprised. Another slightly newer style, like newer meaning within the last like 6 to 8 months, is the Fast and Free 23 length, which is kind of like a mid-length crop. I don't know what Lululemon's thing is right now with Fast and Frees. Originally, Fast and Frees were in a 19-inch was the crop, 25 and 28. They came out with randomly a 21 special edition, now a 23, which I do appreciate in a way because, again, if you've been keeping up with my anti-hauls, then I've chatted a bit about how some leggings, like depending on the length, sometimes don't, like they aren't tight at the bottom, but I do appreciate that they are starting to open up more with inclusivity, height, sizing, skin tone. Definitely not where they should be, but finally making some movement on that. Scuba joggers, I think I've chatted about these before. I feel like there's not really a way that I couldn't have. I talk so much, but I just wish that these weren't so tight in the upper thigh region. Like I wish they were just a little bit baggier. Because if I wanted them to be a little bit baggy in the upper thighs, I would have to go up to like a size 12 and then it wouldn't fit me in the waist. So I really just wish that they would come out with like not a super fitted jogger. Lululemon, please come out with a jogger that isn't super fitted. Thank you, love, an employee. Okay, so these I was just super confused if I'm being honest. Like, so they came out with a Swiftly in this kind of rainbow part on the bottom, and honestly, I didn't have anything against it. I was like, that's cool. You know, I don't necessarily need a Swiftly, but it's cool. I just could never see myself wanting this. I'm assuming they called this the Love Revealed Tight as being something along the lines of Valentine's Day coming up. If I'm being honest, I've been in a relationship for almost 3 years now, and I've never been a Valentine's Day person. Are you guys a Valentine's Day person? Because I'm not. Matching bra. Is this even supportive? Arch back. Sometimes I just want to like shake the hand of the people that wrote these descriptions because this is like such Lululemon language. Why we made this. Arch back and open that heart. We made this seamless sports bra with a high neckline that gives you a little extra coverage. Okay, light support. That's what I thought. I was like, so this is not for me. They're still rolling out new colors of the Ready to Rulus. Still kind of don't know my opinion on them. I'm a bit indifferent. They definitely would be like my top recommendation if you are looking for a Lululemon jogger. Either that or the scuba jogger. Again, for me, I would just prefer the upper thigh region to be a bit more relaxed, not so fitted. But all around, these are super soft inside and outside, a little bit thinner feeling than the scuba jogger, which is like a bit thicker, but they are really cranking out the colors. So I mean, they are super soft, super great quality. I just really wish the shape of the jogger was a bit more giving. Okay, the Align Cools, I felt them. I've had coworkers that have gotten them. I still don't understand the point of Align Cools. It's the traditional Nulu fabric, but there's something different with the yarns. I don't know. I genuinely can't really feel a difference. And they charge $10 more. And I'm pretty sure most Align Cools went on markdown like before the holidays. So I don't know what's going on there. Some more Align shorts. Shockingly enough, I've had, I think at least 2 people just today alone at work that came up to me looking for Align shorts. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, you want to wear shorts in January, you're chilling at home, you want to be cozy, go for it. But oh my gosh, these are like such a hot commodity in the summer. My store was out of them for, no, well, the entire company was out of Align shorts, especially for, I don't even know, at least 6 months. And then they would restock a very limited amount. They would sell out immediately. Like, it was a whole thing. Side note, Wonder Train shorts, incredible. My absolute favorite. More colors of the perfectly oversized crew, more colors that will probably go on markdown, and I will probably wait for them to go on markdown so I can purchase them. Beyond the Studio jogger is still kind of new. If I'm being honest, I don't know exactly the difference between these and the Dance Studio joggers. I think these are just like a newer version of them. I mean, regardless, I do think that construction and quality wise, they are really nice. It's especially great if you're just looking for a kind of jogger and material that, again, you don't want to be super fitted, but you want it to be super breathable. So nothing against them. This, I almost screamed when I saw that they came out with another version of this, but you guys know my opinion on that. This, let's just look at the name for this one, for this sculpt tank. So the color name is Glitch, Tapestry, Starlight, Multi. I don't necessarily see myself wanting this. Totally your opinion. I remember first looking at this and it kind of resembled like a rainbow throw up, but glitchy. So I'm all set. Thank you. Okay, another color of this Strong at Heart bra. The colors are just so out of order right now. Like, Ancient Copper was a fall color that all of the rest of Ancient Copper went on markdown months ago. So again, I'm sure the pandemic has affected a lot of just the cycling of new product, old product, markdowns, colors, things like that. I'd still be interested to try this bra. The side boobage is looking a little bit like it looks like it's cut low. I've already chatted about this, but I'd be willing to try it to get a better opinion. And again, Lululemon keeps coming out with different lengths and stuff. The Align 23 length actually came out sometime last year, maybe the end of 2019. And I honestly really appreciate them coming out with different lengths of some of the most popular core products. The 23 length isn't necessarily to my liking, but it's great, especially if you have shorter legs. Or you can just get any Lululemon legging with a seam on the bottom hemmed, but they've been coming out with new colors of a bunch of different lengths. It's quite funny because they've been coming out with a lot of random things that are like LA this shirt, LA this. And this genuinely looks the same as like a normal back in action long sleeve. Like, this does not look different than a normal back in action, but what makes it the LA version of the back in action? A reputation, a vibe, a way of life designed in LA for you. My cat came to visit. Hi Lily, what's up? So it doesn't exactly say how different it is than the normal back in action, but I guess I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Do you want to talk about Lululemon product with me? Yeah, maybe, thinking about it. Airwrap Crew, this looks like the same material as that like Dynamic Movement, like it's kind of like plushy, lightweight. I don't exactly need another crew, but I'm intrigued. They keep coming out with a lot of stuff in this kind of like plushy, lightweight, a little bit thicker kind of fabric. I'm intrigued. Okay, another thing. I thought they got rid of the Power Y tank. I don't even know however many months ago over at Lululemon, but they brought it back. So I think they just revamped it a bit, but this one has, it's been a while. Yeah, so this tank and the Ebta Street tank currently are the two main Lululemon tanks that have a built-in bra. So, fun fact. And then really just lots of bags, hats. They are still coming out with bucket hat. This pattern, I'm all set. I don't think Lily wants it either. And yeah, I'm going to end this video here. Make sure to head to my playlist where you can see a bunch of all my other Lululemon content. Give it a like if you're enjoying it, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.